folks, it's Todd here, Unwrecked. How are y'all doing? So if you watched my last extravagant cinema,
all my videos are extravagant.
I went to the Copart yards and I looked at some vehicles. A little upset by the prices and stuff anymore. A little upset by how the bidding's going, and a little upset by the fees. But you know what? This is life. You just gotta get over it, okay? Build your little bridge and get over it. So I bid on cars. The main one that I was focused on that I really wanted, somebody else really wanted it better. Somebody wanted it way more than I did. I wanted it, but they overpaid, basically. I bid over what I was going to, and every time I would bid, they would bid 3 times. Boop, 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 like real quick. And it was the same person. And I'm just like, they paid $150 more than they needed to, because I was like, I'm done at this point. And yeah, so they paid more than they needed to. But I got a car, and I got it extremely cheap, and it is in really good condition. So I am excited for that, because I actually looked him over for once and didn't just blind bid and go, oh, here, take my money. So I know what I'm getting myself into, and I'm happy with what I did. So yo, stop. Collaborate and listen. This car is not something spectacular. So I will understand if this isn't content for you, if you're not excited about this. But it is a really good car. So on that note, I'm gonna hit the road. I'm gonna get my trailer hooked up, and then we're gonna head out. So I sure hope you can hear me over my tire noise, because I have some loud tires. I've rotated them, they just make noise. It's just the way they are. The car I was bidding on, somebody wanted way more than me. Next car up on my list came up cheap. I put one bid in, I won it. Winning bid was $375. After fees, $593. And this thing runs and drives, good tires, it is fairly clean. You are not gonna buy a car like this for that much money. I don't care where, not Facebook Marketplace, nowhere. So I feel like I got a really good deal. I am not gonna get a lot out of the car. It's a good buy. You guys might not agree. That's fine. I do my thing. I do what I'm comfortable with. I do what I can do, and that's just the way it is. It turned out to be a beautiful day. This is the same day. You notice it was muggy and foggy the whole way down, the whole way back. It is now sunshiny and warm. I'm gonna stop talking to you guys because I am getting warm. I'm about to start sweating like a stripper on nickel night. And yeah, put the windows down. Enjoy the ride. Now this is the part where I wanted to enter like a JDM for life, yo, in like a skit. JDM, have all the Subaru fanboys praise me for my Subarus and all this stuff, but that's not how it happened. Somebody wanted that Subaru more than I did. So, it's a sad day. So, guess I'll show you guys what I got. What's better than one Cobalt? Two Cobalts, maybe. I have this thing's white, dirty pig sister in the garage. But this one, even though it has higher miles, is in way, way better shape than that white one. I did not get this one to swap engines or anything from the white one, but if I need parts, I will take them from the white one for this. The only damage is this bash bar, and it's just dented. That's it. And then the bumper, obviously. It looks like it slid the front end across a guardrail, is my guess. And that's it. And believe me, guys, this is not the car that I wanted to win, but it went for the right price. And I am never going to overbid for a car for no reason. That Subaru, I stopped at $2,000 on that Subaru. That guy bid 4 times in a row up to $2,200. He could have won it for $2,050. I was out. I'm like, I'm done after this. He bid himself up to $2,200 and won it for that. And it just didn't sit easy with me, because I know the fees is your price goes up, so does your fees. I paid less for this thing than that white pig in my garage. Yeah. In fact, this is on the list for a couple of the cheapest cars I've ever bought from here. So I do not feel bad about this one at all. It's going to be a quick one. It's also going to be one that I can get parts in a salvage yard. I'm going to paint them myself. At least I'm going to try to. So we'll see what happens. And I'll get more into this when I get to the house. If I didn't take this opportunity to fly the drone at Cowans Gap State Park on the way home, which is I drive through there on the way here. If I didn't take the drone up, I would be an idiot, because it is full fall foliage right now, and the trees are all different colors, and it's just going to look magnificent. So the next scene is going to be at Cowans Gap State Park, and then we're going to head home and we'll get more into this. All right, so a little news update for you guys. I saw State Park Ranger while I was here, so I ran up to him. I was like, hey, can I ask you a question? I asked him about flying a drone in State Park, and he says, yeah, there actually is a rule about that. And he said it's prohibited. He said, now you can ask the park manager, and he said they can give you permission, but I told him, I said, it's no big hassle. So what I'm going to do, instead of flying here at the main area of the state park, I'm going to drive down the road, so I'm outside of the state park, and we're going to fly down there. Because, I mean, it's all the same woods. I was going to fly over the lake they have here, but we don't need to fly over a lake anyways, because if I lose transmission and it falls in, you ain't getting it back. So, yeah. I'm going to unleash all 145 of them. I'm going to release all the bald eagles. I don't know what kind of exhaust this is on it, but it actually sounds good. I can't find a name on it anywhere, but it looks like it's stainless the whole way up. There's a resonator up near the front, and it comes the whole way back. It's actually a nice exhaust. Tires are so-so. That has better tires. Also, you see how the rust behind the hubcap, there's rust. Those wheels actually aren't rusty, surprisingly, but it has really big tires on the front. They're like a lot wider, but they're winter treads. So I think I still might put those on this car. There's a CD left in this thing. The interior in this one is even better than that other one.
This is Unit 5 of Pimsleur's Spanish 1.
Escuche esta conversación.
Listen to this conversation.
Escuche esta conversación.
Escuche esa bla 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 bla.
Adiós, señor.
Listen again.
Escuche otra vez.
Alright, I had enough of that. This thing is spotless underneath. I looked at it again. There is not one speck of rust underneath this car. Nothing. No suspension rust, nothing. Everything under this is mint. The engine bay, mint. There's not a drop of oil underneath this thing. It is bone dry. So, like, somebody took care of this thing. My guess is some older person had this and drove it to almost the mileage it has now. Some young kid bought it, then at that point put an exhaust on it, put a stereo in it, tinted the windows, then they rear-ended somebody or whatever happened to the front end of this. That's when this happened. And that's, I believe, I'm telling you, it is freaking clean. Parts this thing needs, unfortunately, are none of the parts that are still good on this car. So we will be going to the junkyards because it's going to be a lot easier to get that. Should I put the wing on this? There's a wing on this one. And if I don't get a bumper the right color, I'm going to have to paint it. So should I use the wing and put this on? I would have to paint the wing too if I'm going to paint the bumper. So, but this is coming first. We're going to do a tear down on this. And I like the darker interior that's in this one better. But it's, I mean, even though it's in really good shape, I don't really want to swap it over, to be honest with you. I like the black door cards, but this has power windows. That one's manual everything. Manual windows, manual locks, manual transmission. So nothing to break. Somebody put a carbon fiber antenna on this thing.
Point me in the direction where there's a bag of money that I can have.
Can it focus? But yeah, unfortunately the windows are tinted on this, so I will have to peel the window tint off. But I'm going to wash this thing up before I put it in the garage. And I also have to wash up my Subaru because I got to do the ceramic coat on that. I know this, it was a previous video to this, but that's what I'm doing now. My videos are all screwed up right now. They're not in order. So, I mean, things are going on. I'm going to have to hide this car from you in the ceramic coat video. So I'm going to go ahead and wash this thing real quick, get it done, and we'll end this video. So there's really not much more to go over on this thing. I mean, it's it's clean. I gotta wipe it down. It's wet, but I got other videos to video. So that's gonna be the end of this video. So don't let this distract you from the fact that Hector's over there running a spoon engine. And leave me a comment. Let me know if you like it. If you don't like it, let me know you don't like it. If you didn't like the car and you still like the video, hit that like button. If you don't like the car and you don't like the video, hit the dislike button. Before you head out, consider subscribing, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Alright.
Jim. And look at this ham.
What are you doing? You sleepy? So sleepy.
I don't know why these kitties are so tired. Is it the fact that you got me up at 2 o'clock in the morning? Huh? Do you think that would have an effect on it? That's what I think. You just relax in Mommy's chair.